Hello everyone! Today we're taking a look at the newly released Bioshock Infinite. You already know what this game is, so let's just get started.
Booker, are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
You know it's a quality game when it begins with some kind of quote. It means it's classy.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? I'd planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No, but I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea.
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing.
No? Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do, but we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does. But there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived.
Alright, so we've
He's
started
not moving.
He will, eventually.
Suppose he does.
started the game being rowed to this lighthouse by two rather unpleasant people who won't stop arguing and don't seem to be addressing us directly. They say that we'll move eventually, but maybe we don't want to move until maybe they're polite to us and talk to us directly instead of just speaking like we're not actually in the boat with them. Actually, I don't think they ever do. We'll just sit here forever. Unless maybe there's some kind of Easter egg where you sit here for a very long time and maybe they react, but I haven't noticed it yet. We'll just climb out.
Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
At least that's something we can agree on.
Hey! Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Well, maybe there's someone inside.
It looks like our character, Booker DeWitt, does not know too much about what he's doing here or who he's supposed to meet. Oh, hold on. What was that? Alright, money. We'll pick up some money, some coins while we're here. Scrounge around on the ground for change while those two row away. So we're at a lighthouse. Our character does not seem to know why he's at a lighthouse. Or if we'll be speaking to anyone else while we're at this lighthouse. Oh, hey, a can of beans in this rain-flooded barrel. We'll eat that right here, I think. Yes. It's been a while since the original Bioshock, but yes. Eating everything we see on sight is back again. And as you can see, there's a lot of cues from the original Bioshock that are back again. Going to a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean. That box at the beginning that we opened up.
Excuse me. It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me?
Maybe. But there's no one here to greet us. There was that note, so I guess someone knows that we're coming.
Good luck with that, pal.
Apparently our character has quite a dirty past. And we have much more of a character already than we had throughout the entirety of Bioshock 1, really. He has a face, he has a voice, he has some kind of personality. But we still will eat open cans of beans that we find in wet barrels. If nothing else, Booker has the same appetite as Jack from the first
Anyone
game.
here? Hello?
I thought they were here to greet us. Apparently, someone wants someone stopped, and maybe it's me. Maybe it's us that need to be stopped. Yeah, who are we going to call anyway? We don't even know who we're supposed to meet here. Let's just waste some water. Instead of going down the lighthouse like in the original Bioshock, this time we are going up.
Shit.
Well, I guess we might assume that whoever wrote that note is probably whoever it is that wanted us to come. Oh, money.
Wait a minute, that card.
Ah, yes, the card we found in the box. So it seems pretty clear what it is we need to do here. Yes, simple.
What in the world is...
Classy.
All right. Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair. What the hell? Go!
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, no, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No, no.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
You think that's really the only way anyone can get into the city? That seemed expensive. Well, just like in the first Bioshock when we went under the sea, now we went up above the clouds. However, we can see a difference already, that this seems to be a highly religious society this time. Whereas in the first game, Ryan's society eschewed religion in favor of the power of man. It is very welcoming.
Excuse me, where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Well, he seems friendly enough. He's not wearing a mask, jumping at us, trying to kill us with hooks. So, I mean, things look like they're going better already. Oh. It seems like Booker was not aware of the existence of this city.
Such questions to myself, unless I want to get made. The seed of the prophet.
The text is upside down. I guess you would stand like this. Okay, I guess this is like the old style of Mass, with the priests back to the congregation. Oh. We really shouldn't, but... no one will notice it, right? I mean, as far as the people who left this money here, it's going to a good cause, right? I'm sure we need it more than wherever else it was going to go.
Gotta find the exit out of this place.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
Tenenbaum? What happened to your accent? Considerably less German this time. At least I think that was her. And like any religion, they do have a savior figure. Oh dear. Just pick the... No one's looking. It's okay. It's okay. Really it is. Yes, and we do have tape recorders or an equivalent in this game, because of course you do have to have the audio logs, which lend flavor to the city. Although there's a lot more flavor already, I think, just in the fact that people have not gone insane yet, so... Or what... Well... They haven't gone murderously insane. I mean, he seems alright. So it's interesting to actually see the city before things go bad.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters of baptism. And lo, if the prophet had struck down our enemies at wounded knee, and not railed against the Sodom beneath us, it would have been If the prophet...
We have the option of entering this circle of faith.
The 3 golden gifts of the founders...
No one seems angry at us or wants to kill us, so alright.
Gifts of the founders, and... Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Let's either this or turn around and get back on that rocket.
Well,
Might as well get it over with.
I mean, it's the baptism with water, right? Not fire. If it's just water, it's
Come and be cleansed. Hallelujah!
it's just water. It's no big deal, right?
Hey,
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the curb and wipe away the debt!
What do you want?
We had a deal to it! Open this door right now!
I told you. I'm not gonna do it. Go away.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt!
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
Well,
Find a landmark and figure out where the hell I am.
regardless, we ended up outside in the city, and it's where we wanted to be.
Gold so that Eden might have industry that set her above all other nations.
To Father Jefferson, a scroll, so that Eden might have laws that set her above all other nations.
And so each year we recommit ourselves to our founders and our prophet, Father Comstock.
And recommit to our prophet, Father Comstock.
So that we may follow in the prophet's path.
Amen.
These people are really into America. Like, really into it. Oh, hummingbird. Look at that hummingbird. Just flying around. Where'd it go? There it is. It's a hummingbird. I like hummingbirds. The game looks great. I mean, honestly, it looks fantastic. Like, that water effect's really nice. Both on a technical level, and as far as art design, it's wonderful, but... Oh, look at that. Look at that terrible texture on this rose bush. I want my money back, Irrational. What the hell? That's just unacceptable. Okay, game is trash. Just forget it. Forget playing this game. Look at that rose bush. Did you see it? I'll show you it again. How could they let that one slip by? Totally unacceptable. Totally. Can't even look at these rose bushes.
Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
Yeah, I suppose that if you did almost drown, you would appreciate breathing air. That is one way of doing it. He's not looking, right? Nope. Someone... Was that your apple? Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it was. We are an honorable man, just as long as no one's looking.
He who crossed the Delaware, with flaming sword and wings of angels, watch over me and lend me strength. Shield my mind from fear and doubt, so that I may hold fast against all invaders. Father Washington, hear my prayer.
I don't remember the part about George Washington having a flaming sword. I mean, that would be totally badass if he did, but I'm pretty sure I don't remember that part.
Paragon of virtue, a rebel against ignorance and tyranny. Share with me your wisdom and let the light of your good judgment shine like a beacon through the darkness. Father Jefferson, hear my prayer.
Really into America.
And the scroll. And the key.
Amen.
There's no chance, no luck, only providence. and that you see its divine hand at work. You discern the transmundane. Your inspiration and imagination transcend mere science and open our eyes to the mystery. Father Franklin, hear my prayer.
They do nail the whole Catholic Mass thing.
Just 'cause the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. Right. Still got a girl to find.
They do nail the whole... Oh, banana. Just eat that. No one was looking. They do nail the whole feel of that very well. I generally don't feel very impressed by graphics, but this looks very nice. Just like the whole scale of it. I mean, I know probably in the background it's probably just a bitmap, but it looks like it's very, very large.
I know, Mr. Rossignol. I've never had an oyster.
I bet we could have some.
Rossignol, you are terrible.
I mean, it seems like an active city, an active town. People are walking about.
Good to see you.
Oh, how you doing? Everyone shares here, right? Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'll pay you later.
Perfect day for the celebration.
Father Comstock must have foreseen and planned it just this way.
I would say that you're attributing too much to him, but considering if he was able to do all this, then maybe not. Oh, what do you got there, kid? Kid's not talking. Let's see if we can see what that is. All Columbia's celebrating about something. It says Columbia Raffle and Fair expected to be larger than ever this year. But there doesn't seem to be anything else on here that explains why Columbia is celebrating.
That statue... I just think it fails to capture Father Comstock's absolute, divinity.
He must be a very impressive man in real life.
Like does not matter to a Liberty Scout. There's no room for preference, only duty.
We're all having a good time, having a picnic on the green, in front of the gigantic statue of Father Comstock. It seems like a much better town than Rapture. I mean, yeah, there's a whole sort of cultish thing about it, but everyone seems a lot less angry.
Saltonstall's all right, I tell you. Says he's for faith, family, and fatherland. Who could be against all that?
I don't know. Who could? Oh, trash. I took some money out of the trash. Someone threw their money in the trash. This seems dangerous. Yeah, that was dangerous. They should do something about that. There's a kid right there. Irresponsible, I think. So the way the city works is you have these floating buildings that interlock at these points. So, I mean, right now we could go into Hudson's. I guess you couldn't always do that. Like, maybe at other times it wouldn't be here.
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Uh-huh.
I told him that the park is exceedingly far behind schedule. The landscaping is half finished. The statuary hasn't arrived. The fountain is full of rainwater, for God's sake. Even the marigolds are still unplanted. All work which should have been done months ago. Do you know what he told me? He said that he was tired, that the work had taken much from him. I said, good God, man, don't tell me about details, just get it done.
Mm-hmm.
You almost finished down there?
Yes, sir.
It seems like maybe in Columbia they have less of an importance on the artist. Rapture had a very high opinion of artists. That was one of the three, I missed this here. That was one of the three parts of Ryan's philosophy. What was it? Science, industry, and art, I think it was?
And then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, "Why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man." And she told me the most remarkable thing. "You're right, Prophet. But if grace is within the grasp of one such as you, how can anyone else not see it in themselves?"
So the first time we hear the voice of that guy, Father Comstock, sounds like quite the majestic individual. Drain. I guess that just drains into the sky. There's no ocean to drain to. Does no one notice this up here?
What does Vox Populi even mean, for heaven's sake?
It's Latin. It means...
Latin.
What's funny about Latin? That's... Oh. I'm about to eat an entire wheel of cheese.
You know, I thought I detected a hint of an accent from our waiter.
I ate a wheel of cheese right here in front of everyone, just gobbled it up, and that bread. Booker doesn't care. He doesn't care who sees him. Doesn't care whose cheese that was. It's our cheese. Oh, the cheese is gone now. We ate the whole thing. And now I don't know how Booker's even walking anymore. I'm sure he'd have to lie down for a nap after doing that.
Good day, citizen.
How you doing? We're not fit. We just ate an entire wheel of cheese. Whee! Everyone's happy, having a good time up in the clouds. Doesn't seem like anything could go wrong up here. It's like paradise. Impressive technology. Though I would like to go for a water ice.
Angel Columbia did present herself to Father Comstock and show him a vision of the future. And so our prophet led the people away from the Sodom below, up into the city, where they created an even more perfect union. But it was the miracle child, the lamb, that is the future of our city.
Sorry, pal. You gotta wait like all the rest. All clear. Good luck at the raffle, folks.
It appears to be some kind of special day. Some kind of raffles going on, some kind of celebration. As we saw by that little...
Picking the right event to attend on a day like today is serious business, you know. Can't be everywhere at once. You'll always miss something.
That's why we're going to the raffle. I have a good feeling this year.
So we want to make sure we get to the good events. And from what they're saying, sounds like the raffle is pretty good.
Raffle and fair. Huh.
I mean, right now we don't even know what we're doing up here. Might as well just go to the fair, right? What else are we here to do? I mean, you think that it might have helped if they told us why we're here or what we're supposed to be doing, or even that there was a city among the clouds. Looks like they left that out. They didn't tell Booker about that.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak in the key and the scroll, if you get my meaning.
Yeah? You're saying he's dumb. I gotcha. Maybe he didn't get that.
Who is this girl?
It's probably us. Or at least someone's going to call us that at some point. So whereas in Bioshock 1 it was the parasite, now it is the false shepherd. At least we don't wear a black cloak. That would That would be a dead giveaway.
Honor system, eh?
Ah, isn't that charming? Honor system. How about that? They sure are trusting up here on Columbia. I just ate that entire cake and the thing it was standing on. Oh, but we can actually pay for it if we choose to.
Here you go.
And just give him a coin. Don't want to be a total scumbag. Hey, how you doing? No? Nothing to say? Alright. That's cool.
Life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you.
These two seem to be really into this music. This guy's unimpressed. He doesn't seem to think much of it. There is a lot to look at. It is interesting because just how much they're showing you of this city, how active it is. You know, actual townspeople who aren't trying to kill us. Of course, we're still robbing everything we can find. I wonder how long they'll go for.
That kind of talk draws attention.
Oh, don't turn into something and radical on me, John. I do not want to be some character out of I Married a Vox Populi, now do I?
Vox Populi, a term that we've been hearing... Oh! Potato chips. You don't mind, do you? Vox Populi, a term we've been hearing a couple times, and it hasn't been in a positive way.
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. And Tess.
Well, how did that kid know that we're DeWitt? We haven't given any notice to anyone who we are. Another change from original Bioshock to this game has no problem at all with showing us actual people. Whereas in the first game, any characters that were not murderous splicers were only kind of shown in the shadows. Well, you did get to see Ryan full on eventually. But most of the characters, like Tenenbaum, you only really saw in the shadows. But this, yeah. A lot of people just hanging around. Oh, how you two doing? Just gonna search this trash. There's a sandwich and a banana in this trash. I'm gonna eat this in front of you. Hope you didn't mind that. This yours? Not anymore. They didn't need them. They're busy. They're busy.
Why, good day to you, sir.
Hello.
Good day. I've been eating trash. Hooligans? I hope we don't encounter any of them.
I agree.
Keep safe.
Should we go in?
Would you believe me? Well, friends, I am here today to tell. Those are no flights of fancy. Those are no tall tales told behind the pool hall. No, sir. No, ma'am. Those are Vigors I'm talking about. Brought to you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink himself. Who amongst you has tasted the divine gift of the Vigor? One swig, and feats of wonderment are at the tips of your fingers. You know our prophet is fair. You know our prophet is kind. And he has asked, personally asked Mr. Jeremiah Fink to bring to you these amazing wonders. Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our fair city.
Alright, looks like that gentleman is selling superpowers.
If I told you a man could...
Because, of course, we do have our plasmid equivalents. And in this game, they're called Vigors.
Or a bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket.
Alright, let's play a game.
Find the devil, young sir, young miss. Roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket.
Oh, there he is.
And there's devil number 1.
Looks like bucking bronco is some kind of telekinesis. Oh, there he is.
Devil number 2. Woo! He's on a roll.
Levitates enemies, I guess. I missed the third one. Oh, there he is again. There we go.
That's 3. We have a winner.
Said wrong person, but I hit both of them. I hit both.
And remember, if you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is your answer.
There is just so much to look at this fair.
Was originated by adolescents.
The skylines of culture.
The Vox Populi are on the loose. Who will hunt them down? Hey, you! Handy with a rifle?
Yep.
Looking to do your part for Columbia?
Sure.
Show your skill by hunting down Daisy Fitzroy and the vile members of the Vox Populi. Shoot the targets, earn the points, win the prize. Well, here's a brave fellow. Now, shoot the Vox when they appear, get it up, and you'll win a prize. I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the anarchist Daisy Fitzroy.
Alright, so the Vox Populi are apparently anarchists.
Well done. A crack shot. A natural gunslinger. There she is. Daisy Fitzroy.
There she is.
Got the bonus.
I shot her. I killed the leader. I did it.
Fitzroy slain, you, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
All right, I mean, there's a lot of carnival games going on here, and oh, look at this. That is quite impressive. Get up on here. Let's see. This was in before. And
see the amazing handyman.
I'm not really sure what that is.
Machine. Only Colombian ingenuity could create such an amazing marvel.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty impressive.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
He looks so sad.
Sad? When you're that strong, what's there to be sad about?
Well, I mean, being an attraction at a carnival might make you a little sad.
4 flavors. That many? What's wrong with good old vanilla?
That's so decadent. A whole 4.
Howdy, sailor. What port do you call home? Any port in a storm?
Hey, how you doing? I mean, yeah, like I said, there's just so much to look around at.
Vending machine? Has a pay telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse? Well, it's time to take back control from the men of metal. With possession, you are the master. You will bend any machine to your will.
That sounds pretty good, and we can get a free sample, so let's try it.
Give me one of those.
With just a whisper, they're all ears.
Wow. I didn't know they had invented the dome on Columbia. So we have our first Vigor, and what it allows us to do is to turn machines
What was that?
to do what we want. I don't see a metal thing on her finger, though. No, I don't see one. And why do we need such a Vigor? Well...
Sorry, pal. The raffle is all sold out. Entrance is reserved for dignitaries and very important personages alone.
Guessing that don't mean me.
Alright, so the machine's blocking our way, so...
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits.
That's more like
Why
it.
I didn't recognize you before.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through. Heads.
Or tails.
Heads.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
So, that would be the two people who rode us here. I don't know how they got up on Columbia. Mind telling us how you did that?
We won't leave until you do. You have my word on that.
Alright, so I guess we have some allies up here. We're not alone. They're here with us. For as much comfort as that might give us.
Drop the children from the sky when the young ones misbehave.
My role model? Why, Lady Comstock, of course.
The prophet bless her and keep her.
Oh, that poor woman. The things she suffered.
Suffering don't make you holy.
Well, it certainly doesn't hurt.
When did you get that?
This little beauty? The whole division got them. If we're gonna flush the Vox out of the Skyline system, we gotta have the best.
They got any openings in the group? I'd love to bust some Vox skull.
That's an interesting weapon. Just sort of spins. Surely we won't get an opportunity to use that ourselves. I'm sure. Alright, I'm not really sure what that was. The statue just sort of changed into a different person.
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you were allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
You think people might not leave their personal messages just lying around for just anyone to pick up and take with them? See? Someone's gonna call us a false shepherd. We should probably invest in a stylish pair of gloves, not flash that hand around. So, I mean, considering how much these people seem to be into America, you might wonder why they seem to have separated themselves from it. Does anyone on the ground actually know about this city? And who keeps throwing away so much money?
This is it. This is it.
I feel like I've waited all year. See about that. I'm feeling lucky.
Line of people to buy baseballs, I guess. Garbage coffee and cotton candy. Ah, the raffle. Well, this is supposed to be one of the best events, so let's have a look at it.
And now, the 1912 raffle has officially begun!
Mister!
Yes?
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Don't flash that hand around.
The Bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right, then. The winner is number 77!
What do you know?
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First throw!
It was me! It was all me! Please! Please! Please, what are you doing?
Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
I'm the one you want!
Oh! Looks like we've got a shy one here!
This got real weird all of a sudden.
Time's a-wasting, my boy!
Guess we should throw at the announcers?
Something for you, son of a bitch.
Wait!
It's him!
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock! Show 'em what we got planned, boys! Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherd's come to lead on astray!
Alright, so you might have thought that it was taking a while to get to the killing. And of course we would have to eventually get to the killing. And yeah, yeah. When we first saw the cop holding this, it wasn't really clear what it did. And apparently you just smash it in people's faces. Nothing fancy, you don't shoot anything out of it, you just kind of smash people across the head with it. Wow, that just completely disintegrated his skull. It's pretty effective. I ate his can of beans. Well, so, Columbia seemed like a very happy, pleasant city, and then it just got real weird right there. Ah, Monument Island is where we need to get to. But, whoop. Oh, they actually have guns. Anarchists, eh? You don't say.
I'll see you.
Alright, so now it's turned into a proper shoot-bang game. No more... Oh, that's just a robot. No more just exploring the city and talking to people. Now it's time to start killing people. Apples.
I told you, Comstock. You sell them paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
Is that Ryan's voice? Sounds like the voice actor. So the pleasant fair city had a robot with a Gatling gun up on the ship for some reason. So I possessed it. Now it's shooting at them. You wouldn't think a carnival prize would be so useful. Zap. Uh-oh. I'm being shot by turret. He probably should not have announced that he had to reload. I'm not doing so well. Fireman, you say? That sounds friendly. That turret is still hitting me. Apparently someone's coming to take care of me, so I hope... I mean, it sounds friendly. So even though it took a while for the intro to get going, it has turned into Bioshock. We are walking around in a fantastical city with a gun, with a superpower. I'm sure we'll get more. So yes, it is Bioshock, if you were wondering. It's much more colorful.
What's going on?
Ah, so that's the fireman. This guy is really into fire. I mean, really likes it. If you listen to what he's yelling, he can't get enough of the stuff.
This kicks. Well, you only live once.
Yeah, why not?
Press to throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
I assume at some point they're going to explain how that works.
Sample.
I mean, the first Bioshock, they were pretty quick to tell you that it had to do with gene splicing, but really no indication as of yet as to how these Vigors are supposed to work. There's a turret. It wore off.
What the...
Oh. I actually have not seen what happens when you die.
What just happened?
Alright, so that seemed to be an in-game thing. An in-story thing. I mean, we haven't seen any Vita Chambers, but that looked like I basically came out of a Vita Chamber. So I guess at some point it'll be explained as to why we can just keep coming back to life. That won't be just a game thing, but a story thing. So yeah, taking loads of cues from the original Bioshock. And, you know, kind of putting them all in this new environment that's all pretty. Let's just go through the doors. Let's go through the doors. That ends the level. So yeah, this is probably a good time to end the video, because we've been going for almost an hour now. So Bioshock Infinite, I mean, not too much to say. The game pretty much speaks for itself, you know? Pretty much speaks for itself. It's Bioshock in the sky. It seems very well put together, very polished, very pretty. It's gorgeous to look at. I kind of wonder how far they're going to take the the Bioshock references, if it's just going to continue throughout the game, even to the point of twists. Kind of hope not. Kind of hope they do something different. So it's a society that has not fallen apart, really does not seem close to falling apart, but it's a society with very different values from Andrew Ryan's Rapture. But we still can't eat everything we see and get drunk. We don't know who Father Comstock is, or what his values are, or why he would do any of what he's doing. Well, I assume that newspaper was the Columbia newspaper and not something from America, because I'm assuming that this city is not public knowledge, though I guess the government knows about it. Okay, so we found a little bit of background right there. It seems that Columbia interfered in the Boxer Rebellion, and America said to stand down, and Columbia felt they weren't appreciated, that maybe America had lost its way, so they decided to secede, and I guess that's what the deal is, but not really an explanation so far as to why the Founding Fathers are worshipped like gods here. But anyway, that's Bioshock Infinite. Like I said, I wasn't really talking too much during the video, because really the game speaks for itself, and I can't really think of too much else to say beyond what we've seen. It's Bioshock, again, but it seems freshened up enough that I'm very interested in seeing where this goes, and seeing how it may continue to be similar to Bioshock 1, but also how it may differentiate itself from the first game. That's Bioshock Infinite, and even though this is as much as I've played of it, I am very interested in continuing on, and very impressed by what I've seen so far.